Just want to show you guys what it's like, what I gotta do every time just to get past the first part. Then I got fences to hop. Really illegal because they stole the land, but you're stealing what has already been stolen, so you're taking back what was originally yours so you can live free. So what you do is you hide your gear out here in different spots all around, because if they find one spot, there's more. You don't want to keep all your shit condensed, but in this special occasion, because of an emergency, then you put everything in one spot. Now there's an anthill. I don't know if you guys can see the ants on here, but they're protecting it. See all the little, wait, hold on, where are they? See the little ants? There's an anthill. It's nighttime, so see them all in the trees? Look at this little guy right here, right here. Oh shit, he's biting me. Look, he's biting me right now. See, it's okay. So you take it off, they're protecting your gear. We had moss, we had everything. Alright, yeah, lift it up. The real superheroes are usually never mentioned, but we're going to change that. Thanks for the free internet. You gotta make sure you post. Anything. Right now, we're karma for the society. We built a home on private property because we want to be free. Well, I'm hoping to build this house so people know that it can be done. You know, we want people to be able to build houses wherever they want and to be able to do what we're doing. We're not trying to pay rent, people. We're not trying to go to a job. This is my job. I feel good about it. I can work whenever I want. See, I didn't have a boss tell me I couldn't take a break. The woods forces you to make a fire, to get wood, to dig, to build, to eat, you know, to work out. You have to work out being out here. So, you don't got time to be depressed in the woods. You're scared. Be out here at night. This is within 10 steps to my house. Look at this thing, dude. It's 8 by 8. And I'm going to add rooms later. But this thing, it's more than enough space. Truthfully, it's as big as a bedroom almost. And that's all I really add. Anyways, I want to explain what we did. We took branches, or not really branches. These are small, like little trees of a certain kind. We wattled it, we put it underneath, then over, underneath, and then over, underneath. And basically conventional wood, okay, it'll snap. This is real wood, okay? This is living wood. This ain't wood that you get from the store. This is wood that you get out here. So the cool thing is, let me show you this. When you pull the house, the whole thing flexes. The whole thing is connected. Listen up, people. We know that the world's collapsing. We know that people are struggling. We know that people don't want to be slaves. Okay. It's your way out. This gave us free land. Allowed us to be able to roam out here and build a house. So, we're building a good, strong, stable house, people. Strong. Okay? The point of this is that we don't want to pay rent. Rather than a job, we should just be inventing things. I like how people are working a job all day when they could be curing cancer. They could be doing great things. They don't teach you anything that's important in high school. We already discussed that. Okay? So we're out here trying to teach people how to build a house. And what you need, each one of these sticks right here, whole tree. You know? Just a little tree. You gotta use what's living. You gotta use what's straight. You know, we're not out here, we're not homeless. Now, I got a roof over my head. Yeah, like that. All those people that doubted me, you need to get a job, you need to go to college, you need to do this. Let's be honest here. We all have dreams that we gave up, but I didn't. This is fun now. We're gonna check the stability of this house. We haven't really worked on it because I've been trying to work to get the generator. But we like to hang out here. So there's the beer. Check this out. Cheers. Responsibly, though. So, there's the reason why I'm drinking a beer right now. We're trying to explain to people that Jesus died for the flesh. all sins of the flesh. But not what you're thinking. You drink beer as an antidepressant, it's not going to work. Drink because you're sad, drink because you're angry. I'm drinking because I'm having a good time. I'm drinking responsibly. Matter of fact, if they asked me to walk a straight line, I could. The point I'm making is that I'm not a pastor, and I want you guys to judge me, because you're judging the flesh, so you're technically judging Jesus, because that's what he died for. Think. It worked. Okay, I'm so excited about this. So I brought a bunch of long leaves. See all the green stuff? I'll do a circle around it. That's all stuff I put in, so you can't see the house. The house, that's why I dug it 5 feet into the ground, so you really can't see it. But when you come up in here, there's the house. And I'm going to dig all this out over here. We're taking over. Have a little garden. Anyways, that's pretty awesome that you can't see it out here. And I'm getting all the way around it. It's pretty sweet. Glory to God. I just set the camera up, so. But just want to show people how thick these branches are, how straight they are. You gotta bend them through them. System until you can be completely free. Like once the house is built, then I'll be living out here. Anyways, I want to show you guys what we did on the house. These walls, they're not even nailed in. Look at that. You can't punch through this, people. All your houses that they're building are cheap. They don't want to give you a house. They want to give you a cardboard or sheetrock you can put your fist through. This don't even have cement on it yet. Earth cement. So this is going to be the middle. And what we did is we put this post in. We nailed this post in. See these scratches? This is how hard. Look, they're not even nailed in. You know what I'm saying? Look, I can move this up. But once it's all sealed off, whole house flexes. Earthquake proof, people. These are living branches. They're not little boards. You know, everybody's living in a world where it's just, they're so safe that their houses aren't safe. This house is going to be safe. Anyways, for the structure up here, I couldn't figure out why my post, it was in strong, but it flexed, okay? Now that I put this beam in, which I used a handsaw to do that, people. Put that in, holds this, now watch. Literally. You know what I'm saying? House is legit. Put it on this side too, same thing. So the house is gonna last. I don't even care if they say you built on illegal property, whatever. No. I'm building a house. That's all I want, to be left alone and build my house. Let me grow my own food rather than poisoning it with GMOs. Let me collect my own water rather than you fluoridating it. Should we continue? Let me work when I want to work. Let me sleep and wake up when I want to wake up and sleep. First thing school teaches you, alarm clock, alarm clock. Come on, slave boy. Oh, college, now you're in debt. We're going to tell you exactly where to go. You go to college for 6 years for one thing, and you're just, through the 6 years, you're like, maybe I don't want to do this. Can't. We got your number. Look at this, you guys. Look, these pussy little bitches had to use a chainsaw. Look at that. Because they probably tried to kick the house down. And they couldn't do nothing. I feel good. Wake up! No one's sleeping now. You're going to hear me hacking all day. Hacking wood down. As far as I'm concerned, this is a hate crime. This is a hate crime. They stole, first of all, what's funny is they stole my clothes, food, like simple shit. Obviously, they knew somebody was going to come back. Obviously, they didn't call the police. Obviously, they didn't confront me. Obviously, it's a hate crime. You know what's funny? You know, let me show you guys something. This is what blows my mind. Hold on. You know what? Let me show you guys something. You know what's funny? I'm gonna prove something right now. Where's that? You see this? Right here? This is what a bum. They don't think I'm gonna bring this. That's why I'm laughing. And if they shoot me holding this Bible, look, they don't even know we're lying. Let's go. Yeah, I left it over there. So how do you know my name?
No, but you've been to my house before. Yeah. Hilarious.
So, do you know about my house in the shotgun?
No.
Where? I don't live anywhere now because you guys chopped it down. Well, the cops that came up over here. Actually, where's the sheriff?
These are sheriffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me talk to my partner for a second. I got
Look me up. Child of God, I'm not homeless. My home is the earth! Our forest! Our earth, not yours. Look at this. You see this? This is on the main path. You see this fucking thing? This is somebody's house. They didn't destroy that. It's because they're jealous. They're jealous I was building a beautiful house. And what's funny is that they didn't take a chainsaw to that. They didn't do anything to that house, did they? No. They didn't do anything to that. But what's funny and what these people don't understand, what you people need to understand, is that I am... You can't stop me. I'm gonna build a house and live for free. And ain't none of you can do it. Do anything about it.
For a second, I got the silicone man right here.
Look me up. Do you know anything about what's going on here?
Have you been trespassing on the park before?
Trespassing on a park?
Have you been trespassing?
From this park?
Yeah.
No. No, I was something because somebody chopped down my house, and the cops that came to me last time wouldn't tell me who chopped down my house. Chainsaw. Stole my stuff. They said they were there. They stole my food. I'm homeless. So that's what I have a problem with. Because where do I go to build a house?
Okay, Joseph, we're going to take off. Only reason I stopped here is I saw you left some stuff over there. Just want to make sure that you didn't lose anything.
No, seriously, who chopped down my house?
I don't know. Where do you live?
I don't know how are you going to ask me where I live when you know my name?
Just like this. Watch. Where do you live?
On Earth. You chopped down my house.
Chop down Earth?
I live on Earth, but you chopped down my house, which was my
home?
place of residence, and then you stole my stuff.
Okay,
you
if
stole
you
my
don't want
food.
to tell me where...
You stole my... You know what? I'm going to... See, most of you don't manage a page. I see about 300-something views and 1 like. What are you doing? Sounds like I got some stalkers because who called the police? Who knows where I am? Who's monitoring my phone? I'm glad you are because you're gonna get crushed. It don't matter if I get put in cuffs. No matter if I go to jail. You want me to cause a riot? It gets worse for you. Worse. You chopped down my house. Now we're gonna build a city. You won't know when. I'll just keep ranting and raving. It's funny that the cops know about my rants. It's funny that they know where I am. Somebody is a snake in the grass. Somebody got put down and got a sword in your heart. The word of God it's gonna chop down everybody. I'm sorry. You know what? I actually love the trolls. You make us improve. You make us get mad. You make us want to fix everything more. You keep talking hypocrisy and arrogance. It's gonna get worse. What are the cops gonna do? Because as far as I'm concerned, we're trying to live free. We're trying to save everybody, the plants, the animals, everything. And people want to have a problem with that. People want to have a problem with free food, free housing, everybody happy. What? Woo! Yeah! Who called the police? Or did the police call the police? As far as I'm concerned, I was just kidnapped yesterday. And I'm back now. See, they think they can intimidate me. Whoever these people are that are calling the police, about what's being done, you can't stop it. How many times do I say it? And you just make it worse for you. You know how much y'all went and threw me into hell, and I brought people out of hell. I learned how to kill shit in hell. I learned how to not give up faith. I learned and became stronger. Because when you hurt a child of God, they just heal and get stronger. When you work out, you're ripping muscles, but you're getting stronger. You're feeling pain, but you're getting stronger and lifting more weight. So what happened, people, is that I was out here preaching, doing God's work, and I'm walking on the sidewalk. This is a park. This isn't trespassing. I was walking on the sidewalk, and all of a sudden all these cop cars pull up and chasing me because I wasn't running. I was like, what? All these cop cars pull up, and they're just running at me automatically like I murdered somebody. And they were like, put your hands behind your back. Blah, 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 put your hands on your back. Is that a gun? Because I was trying to grab my phone because that's my only self-defense. So I couldn't grab my phone. So I was like, all right, fine. And then they were like, put your hands behind your back. And I was like, what are you arresting me for? Let's be real. What are you arresting me for? And they were like, do what we say. Put your hands behind your back. And I was like, you have to tell me what you're arresting me for. And then they took me to the ground, and I got a knee on my back. And then they lifted me up and then finally told me what I did wrong. They said I was trespassing. But you have to understand that I was on public property, and they're talking about something that happened 2 weeks ago. They didn't see me trespass 2 weeks ago. So they're basically, that's like arresting somebody for driving drunk when they're not drunk at home 2 weeks later without even seeing them. So they kidnapped me. I lost my skateboard because they couldn't take it to jail. They put a $50,000 bail for trespassing. They said I had done resisting arrest, which is a lie, because I was resisting arrest because you didn't tell me why you were arresting me. Anyone would do that. What, you think I'm just going to let strangers just take me anywhere they want and put me wherever they want without calling anybody I know? When I know damn well that I'm talking about this. And it's funny, they were going through my backpack trying to find drugs. And they pulled this out. And they're like, and I could just see it in their face. We fucked up. So I go to jail. They mess up, okay? All the people in there are like, they're all felons. They're like, what are you doing here? And I told them what happened. They're like, you'll be out in a day. They laughed at me. Wasn't out in a day. 2 days go by. They're like, you're for sure going to be out next day. Wasn't out. 3 days. Nope. I go to court on the 4th day. The judge is even confused. The prosecutor had to redo her paperwork and send me back to figure out what the fuck they were talking about. What my shit was. Anyways, they say, okay, he's done. His paperwork's done. He's a free man. You're going to have to go back to the jail, go through processing, then you can leave. That takes like an hour. Go back to jail, and I don't hear my name being called. 7 hours later. It wasn't until I put my fist, as you can see, all these knuckles is broken. Put my fist in some metal, because you have to understand, I got my paperwork, I'm a free man. So when I was in jail, God's like, you're free. You're not an inmate, so you can do whatever you want, Joseph. You can yell at everyone. I said, hey, let me out! And the cop didn't know. He's like, bro, they didn't call your name, blah, blah. I said, I got the paperwork. You need to figure it out. And all the inmates had my back because they all read my paperwork, and they're like, nobody knows what was going on. He didn't even know what was going on. It wasn't until I started kicking, screaming, throwing my bed covers. He's like, hey, you need to calm down. I said, look at my paperwork. You would be mad. And sure enough, he's like, okay, let me go call somebody, because he knew everybody was like, what's going on? And he knew. And there was like 60 people watching, 70 people watching, I don't know. And he goes, and he comes back and he's like, bro, I like, this is rare, but you got 2 charges, and so now you're gonna have to wait longer for your other court date. But it's like, why didn't they just handle that all when I went to court on the first day? That's where things aren't making sense. And so he shows me the paperwork, and everybody's quiet, everybody's watching. I'm looking at the paperwork, and he's telling me this stuff. I take the paperwork, and I just throw him on the floor. Guys, I was so mad, dude. I broke my hand punching shit. So he's like, Briggs. He's like, you're under arrest. I was like, and I jump out and I go like this, and I say, are you gonna say I'm resisting? Like the other cop that got me in here. And everybody laughed. They send me to an ice box, people. I go to the ice box. God's like, hey, Joseph, you want to get out? I'm like, yep, get me out of here, God. He's like, no, not loud, not quiet, just get. So I get out in 2 hours. I go back, and everybody's shocked. All the inmates, all these felons are like, what? And for some reason, it was amazing because all these people I didn't even know were coming up to me, showing me love because I showed their emotion. I showed how frustrated they were with the. Where are the 24 people? Let's go build the city. Kingdom of heaven. That's what we want. We want a place free. I want a place where I'm not worried about a job. I'm not worried about how I'm going to get food because it grows for free. I want a place where I can own a bear. Not own a bear, I mean becomes friends with the bear. Interact with the bear. It seems like out here you can't own a tiger, you need a license to own a cobra. You ain't got freedom here. You can't leave from your job whenever you want to. That's why we're building this city. We're building it so people can do whatever they want as long as they are righteous, as long as they believe in this 100%, and they bow the knee unto Jesus Christ or Yeshua. So the city's going to happen. It's just finding the right people. And it's going to be epic because I can't wait to not worry. I can't wait to not have somebody getting mad at me of where I live or this or that or worrying about food from a grocery store that's poisoning it. Like, ain't nobody want to know poison food. Ain't nobody want to go to a job. You know what's funny? Think about this, people. This is slavery, okay? You pay for an apartment that you probably are awake 4 hours in a day for the whole month. You go to work for like 7-8 hours. How long do you sleep? How long do you actually enjoy having a roof over your head that you're paying $1,000 for? You're paying $900 for. At a job that you don't like, at a place that is absorbing your brain so you're not learning. You're not becoming a greater person. You're not improving. That's why we're building the kingdom of heaven, so people can learn, people can improve, people can have real wisdom. So each individual in there is not only with God, but mighty, just flawlessly perfect. Might as well be wearing all white. That's why I'm shirtless. Let me say something, okay? Can you land a kickflip your first time on a skateboard? No, you can't. Can you do a backflip on a BMX bike your first time, your first attempt? No, you can't. Can you shoot a bullseye 100 yards repeatedly with a gun for your first time? No, you can't. Point is that the house was our third attempt, and we hit the bullseye. It was somebody else that distracted us. Somebody else that ruined that. Somebody else that sabotaged. We did everything perfect. Y'all act like I can't build another house. Y'all act like I can't do this. I'm 27 years old. How much that took? That took a speck of my life. And they'll remember it for the rest of their lives. They were like, we can't stop him. He's building a house. So I want people to know that we need 24 people. We're doing things big now. That was the practice run. I wanted to see who was ready. I wanted to see who would doubt, because now there's no doubts. Who wants to go out to the wilderness, start New Jerusalem under God's new name? Nobody, I mean, they don't have it. Government can't do anything. As far as I'm concerned, the government is attacking us. They want slaves. I wanted a city with God, not below, not religious, with God, under his new authority, and build a city that's free. I want to have gardens. So if we can get 24 people, I'll literally go to the woods. 24 people, all, this is our law. This is our